Dudes, it's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So we got a bit of a news video today with big changes and buffs to Kullervo, and also a new end-user license agreement. Also some Calervo shotgun Rauta changes as well. So we're going over that stuff today, discussing what has been buffed in Calervo, what is the change to the end-user license agreement, and if you should care about it, and yeah, things of that nature. So if you enjoy these types of videos, we do daily Warframe video uploads on this channel, so make sure you're subbed, and also check out the live stream. We'll be live later this week with the new Warframe Twitch drops. Alright, so what has changed with Calervo? Let's get right in there. So they basically were listening to our feedback, and they have changed the survivability for the better. The big things that happened here, we're actually going to read all of it. So, increased Calervo's base overguard cap from his second ability from 5,000 to 10,000. So they already start off with doubling his overguard cap. There was no reason it should have been 5,000 without any scaling before. And it will be 10,000 now with scaling. Added ability strength scaling to Calervo's overguard cap. With about 200% power strength, you have about 20,000 overguard cap. Increased Calervo's recompense base self-heal from 125 to 250 at rank 0, and 200 to 350 at max rank. So it's about double amount the healing you got before. Also increased Calervo's base health from 225 to 325. That will scale with health mods, giving him overall more health. This is the big thing here. Added a brief invulnerability window to casting recompense. That's the second ability of Calervo, the one that gives him overguard and all that stuff. Keep in mind that not in this update, but in a future update, we'll get even more invincibility in Calervo. When overguard is broken, you will get 0.5 second invincibility in a future update, not this update. You get about 0.5 second invincibility on the current update when you cast recompense. You'll get gray health and you cannot be damaged during that time. So yeah, these are some big buffs to Calervo right here, survivability. Now, it's not gonna. The thing is, it's not gonna make it where he's at level 10,000 face tanking, because nobody really does that besides shield gating, and shield gating is a special instance, I just call it. He does not have shield gate. So overall, once the extra change goes through in like Echoes of Deviri, I think it's going to be, he will have a total of about 1 second invincibility, the 0.5 from casting his 2, and then the 0.5 of the overguard being broken. He's still a frame that needs to run Hunter Adrenaline because he's very energy hungry. You're still going to want to run some of the best helmets on him, and he still is very good at dealing damage to AoE enemies, so that's nice, as you can see right there in the footage. But yeah, he's still going to have the whole survivability issue. He's really, really tanky at low levels now. Like, having like 20,000 overguard, that's ridiculous. Now, it doesn't really scale with armor at all. But, yeah, he is going to have... I guess he's not going to be more tanky than Inaros, because overguard's not affected by, like, armor and DR and stuff. So, Inaros might have 10,000 health, but that's also going to be affected by adaptation and armor. So, his overguard's not going to, but underneath the armor and the... or rather, underneath the overguard, he'll have armor affecting his health. So... he'll be tanky in that regard, but yeah, still nothing changing. You're still going to have to do Vazarin, Rolling Guard, level 10,000 if you want to play him there, which I wouldn't recommend it, even though he can kill that stuff really well. Alright, moving on to the Rauta. Let's get some Rauta gameplay here. So the Rauta, what they changed with the Rauta is they made it just basically have better pellet spread. Increase the damage fall off to 10 to 20 meters, and then reduce the overall pellet spread. This thing is it's a sniper. It's a sniper now, if you put on the right mods. So let's show what you can do with the Rauta. And a reminder, the Rauta is Calervo's signature shotgun. Just to show you the builds and all that. So for Calervo right now, I just have my my Nourish build for my video. But I have put on Prime Flow just for more EHP with my energy bar and quick thinking. So pretty good here. All the other builds are pretty much the same. And with this current setup, 2 Umbras, we got 2,700 health. Let's see what a full Umbra would be. So for full Umbra, 3,400 health. 3,477 health, rather. And then we got about 22,000 overguard cap on a triple Umbra blind rage build. But not everyone's going to run that in the first place. A little bit lower strength, you got about 20,000. Like 20,400, so. But on the Rauta, let's just show how this thing works. So, gain melee combo when you hit an enemy with it. It's a shotgun. It doesn't have very good damage stats, so we're going for utility here. Tainted Shell to reduce spread. Soft Hands to reduce spread when you switch weapons. This will make it a sniper. So, show you how it works right now. It's a shotgun right now. We switch weapons back and forth. Now it's a sniper. So all those pellets are in that one little cluster right there. And we can hit enemies from across the room and get 28 combo very easily. There we go, 28 combo per hit. So magazine size would have been nice to get that full 12x in a couple shots. So yeah, I mean, this thing, I just got a 12x from using no melee attacks, so that's kind of cool. I have no complaints there. But yeah, the damage of the weapon is not really phenomenal. I'm sure it could kill this guy if I shot him enough, but yeah, I'm just going to use this thing for utility, and nothing else really changed on it besides that. So let's quickly jump into these exogoxics. I can show you how this this recompense works if you need a little bit more information on it. So I'm going to cast Nourish just because he still needs it. While we're getting shot, we cast our 2 Gray Health. Gray Health. As you can see, Gray Health, we're still getting about like 6,000 Overguard per cast. But yeah, they're breaking that Overguard instantly. So once Echoes of Daviri comes out, we'll be able to have even more invincibility on Kullervo. But as it stands right now, this is how much you get, even when you're spamming. And this is with casting speed shards too. So if we did not have Hunter Adrenaline right now, we would not be getting our energy back. We would not be able to cast again in time. But yeah, we are relatively tanky right now. Like, we technically are, you know, surviving this. They're not all shooting at me at the same time. But yeah, and also since we have Hunter Adrenaline, you cannot have Hunter Adrenaline proc while you have Overguard up. It does not count as health. So that's something to keep in mind. That's also, I think that's enough going over Calervo changes. He's much more tanky now. You know, he's still not, like, he's not level 10k viable as far as survivability, but he's level 10k viable on damage. So let's go over this EULA a little bit. I want to talk about it briefly, just to show what they have changed here, and also what it can potentially affect content creators going forward. Just because we have some really buggy updates in this game. And they're basically outlawing bugs in videos, it seems like. Alright, so just showing what they have here. This is going to be, what DE states is the things that changed in the EULA today. This did change today, by the way. You have to agree to this when you sign into the game next time. Alright, so what they have changed, keep in mind this is a general overview of the changes, not everything. So make sure you read it if you really, really want to make sure you have everything that you're doing properly. So they have a table of contents to make it easier to navigate. They have just basically update some terminology here. They have added the following sections to clarify the rights and obligations between us and our players. Virtual goods and game currency. This is basically, I'm assuming this is to show, hey, you cannot sell your platinum for cash. Like, if you want to sell your 1,000 platinum to your buddy for $10 or whatever, if they find out, you will get banned. That's against the rules of this game. I'm assuming that was not in there before, but they're just adding that in there to clarify for sure. So that's in there now. Refunds, I'm assuming this is for chargebacks. If you know what a chargeback is, basically like someone would buy the platinum and then they'd be like, oh, I actually didn't mean to do that, credit card company. Can you refund my money that went to DE? DE will they'll realize you did that, they'll take the plat away from you, and then you'll have negative plat. So I'm assuming that's going over that. I have not thoroughly read this stuff. I will thoroughly read this in the near future. Feedback, telling you how to use your valuable feedback. They're telling us where the trash can is located and where we put all the feedback in. Updated the dispute resolution section to explain how we will resolve potential disagreements with our users. I'm guessing that, like, you know, since there's been a good amount of bans recently because of I don't even know why, just a lot of reasons, I guess. They're telling you, here's what we'll do if we ban you, and here's how many ticket responses you get before we just blow you off and don't talk to you anymore. So that's basically what it sounds like there, explaining how many ticket responses you get or whatever. Added addendums to for residents of certain territories. Please pay special attention to the relevant addendum if you're a resident of EU, UK, Brazil, US, South Korea, Japan, Morocco, Tunisia, Mexico, Australia, or Canada. So they have addendums for their own country, huh? Okay. And also added additional schedules to clarify issues related to third-party applications. So I'm going to have to look into that one some more too. And added a schedule to our streaming policy. This is in addition to the existing content policy and serves as a clear reference for content creators who wish to cover our game. I did look at this briefly. So basically, you cannot have videos with bugs. If you have a video with a bug in it, you are breaking their rules. Even if you're trying to, like, you know, report a bug that could hurt the player. Like, my bug in the video yesterday, I said, be careful if you're using the Torrid on Grendel. Grendel could eat the Torrid grenades and blow himself up. So apparently that was against the EULA. Good thing that video was yesterday and not today, or I would have been breaking the rules. So I don't know, D, do you not realize that your updates are so buggy? Like, what are we supposed to do? Like, are we just supposed to, like, skirt around the bugs? Or do you mean you say any information at all? If I'm making a video entirely focused on a bug, that would, I guess, be breaking the rules. But if I have a bug in the background, like I didn't even mean to put it in there, it's just the buggy game we're playing, is that going to be getting me in trouble? Like, I'm kind of confused by this. Also, like, you know, they can choose to, like, make you not able to make videos if they want to. So, like, they reserve the right to terminate you to host, distribute, or make videos on this game. So, yeah, I'm just confused by this because we have such buggy updates usually at launch. Like, if I'm making a news video and I said, hey, guys, they removed Caith Racing because there was a bug with it, am I breaking the rules? I'm wondering about that. And, you know, like, of course, you're making a bug, like, how to get infinite platinum, infinite one-shot enemies through walls glitch 2024, which probably already exists. That probably is going to get you in more trouble than if I'm just talking about, hey, guys, the Caith Racing is broken. Or, for example, Arcanes are not currently tradable because there's a bug. Like, is that stuff going to get me in trouble? I hope not, because thankfully that stuff was in previous videos, but we have the new EULA today, so I'm kind of worried about that. Additionally, for third-party applications, is that going to affect things like, you know, macro programs for Razer Snaps, or like whatever mouse program you have, like Logitech or whatever? Is that going to be against the rules now too? So they did make some big changes. It seems like, again, that list was not all-inclusive as they stated, so I'm going to have to be doing a look over later on that. I've had people in Discord server reading it too. Sounds like it's just like the same kind of stuff as before. They spruced up the terminology a little bit. But yeah, also, they can ban you in this game for any reason at any time, so be aware of that, guys. All right, I'll see you next time. There'll be a video tomorrow. Probably no stream tonight, but maybe. And then I will see you with new Twitch drops on Saturday, guys. So come stop by the live stream channel if you want those new Twitch drops. All right, guys, take it easy. See you next time. Peace.